Welcome to part 2. In part 2, we'll be discussing as always dollar index and its components. What are the components? Euro versus USD, that's the first component. Then GBP versus USD, that is the second component. These two are having inverse relation with dollar index. Hence, we will see these three things together. Then we discuss about dollar versus JPY. And of course, the last item that we discuss is dollar versus INR, though it is not part of the dollar index. First the levels, then the discussion part of it. Dollar index closed at 104.013, 0.7% up. Euro USD 1.08, 0.7% down. Of course, these are all movement will be 0.5, 0.7, it will be less than 1% up move or down move. GBP USD 1.2577, minus 1.3%, 1.3% down. That is USD JPY 146.41, 0.7% up. USD INR 82.637, 0.6% down. So dollar index in this year, it is up by 0.7% in this year. While USD is weak against INR by 0.5% this year, this calendar year, and USD is strong against Japanese yen and it has moved up by 11% this year. Now the discussion part of it. Dollar index, if you recollect, we said that it is on a significant up move. So in the weekly chart, it has found yet another solid green candle, but now it is facing resistance. What happened? It has crossed the 200, it took support, it never went there, it just went threatening to go near the 200 week. From there it moved up to the 100, it crossed the 100, it is taking support at the 100 week moving average, and now it is touching the 50 week moving average. But take it from me, next week it is going to fall. In fact, the fall will be at least 0.8% or 1% fall, that is possible next week, because it faces resistance at the 50 week moving average. Now, the inverse relation, we will discuss those two together. That is Euro versus USD. What happened? It formed the first reversal 5 weeks back. When it formed the reversal, dollar index from the lower band to upper band, it is moving. From the upper band, it is coming to the middle band. So what happened? Here, it is the 50 week. Okay. It is the 50 week that the 200 week that is acting as a resistance. Okay, in the dollar index it is the 50 week that is resistance. Here the 50 week is the resistance. From there it came down, but now it is taking support at the 100 week. So for both the 100 week is the support or the resistance respectively, of course, below which is the 50 week. Okay, so the 200 is acting as a resistance for euro versus USD, and also the same story for GBP USD. Okay, in the monthly chart, how it is, dollar index has formed a solid green candle, and last month itself we said that it is going to go up in this month. That is what precisely it happened. Hence, it has formed a solid red candle in the Euro USD and GBP USD both, and of course it is below the all the key exponential monthly moving simple monthly moving averages like 50, 100 and 200 moving averages, whereas dollar index is well above all the moving averages. In the daily chart, dollar index Thursday it formed a solid red candle, and Friday it followed it up with doji. It is very clear that Monday itself it is going to open down, and also next week it is going to be a down week, because it is well above the 200-day moving average. It will come once again and try to break, touch the 200-day moving average and try to break. Bears will try to push it down below, but bulls will not allow that to happen. That we can witness next week, right? In the case of Euro USD, it is just at the 200-day. It came down, 200-day, it is sitting. From there, it is going to bounce nicely next week, which is very obvious, right? Hence, dollar index is going to fall. Same is the case with the GBP. Of course, it is well above the 200-day moving average, just below the 100-day moving average. Next is the USD JPY. USD JPY is in a significant up move. In fact, it has formed yet another new high this week, and it formed a solid green candle in the weekly, and in the monthly solid green candle. Yet another solid up move, and in the daily, yes, it is consistently moving. It is not going below the exponential moving average. That means it is on a significant uptrend. And in the case of USD INR, it formed a solid red candle in the weekly, and in the monthly, it has formed a shooting star till now. And as we said that it is going to go up, in the daily, it has formed a solid green candle. And we expect next month dollar to strengthen strongly against INR. If not next month, then the subsequent months or in 2024, which you have said earlier. Thank you very much. In part 3, we'll be discussing about US 10-year treasury yield, Brent and MX. Thank you.